Hey there, Wren here, and I'm going to try this one last time to get this right. So in this video, I'll show you how I have my office set up for live Zoom videos, how to record them, and how I use an additional device for gallery view. So let me flip this around. So here I have my iPad. It's on a stand, and don't be intimidated by all the stands and lights and stuff. You don't need anything fancy. And then that is my practice and teaching space. So over here, that is where I'm already logged on to a Zoom meeting. So if I click participants here at the top, it's going to show that it's me and then me as an admin. The admin one, I logged in on a separate computer. You could do it on any separate device under a free account, but you do not need to do that. I'm only doing that because I'm going to need 3 participants to show you how to spotlight and record. So just kind of ignore that one. So this one right here, this is me, host. I started the meeting. So then what I'm going to do is show you how to use an additional device to log in your same account. But when you do that, when you log in in an additional account, it's going to let you be a co-host. But there's a setting that you need to know about in order to do that. So to do that, I'll show you. I'm logged in here. This is my laptop. I'm logged in here in the same account that I started a meeting in over on my iPad. I'm going to scroll down to settings. And then under the meeting tab, you can see 3 tabs here. Get a little closer. I'm going to scroll down quite a ways. You'll see in meeting basic. And then if you scroll down from there, you'll eventually see something that says co-host. I have that toggled on. So you want that toggled on. This is important because it allows you to be 2 users in your meeting so that if you only had one person show up in class, you would still be able to spotlight and record. That may not make sense to you yet, but it will. Just hang in there. Okay, so I'm going to go back to this screen, and I'm actually going to join this meeting as myself. I've got a meeting ID here I'm using. I'm not showing it because it's my phone number. Now when I'm adding myself again on a different device, I mute everything. So I turn off my video and don't have my volume on. So it's going to pop up here and ask me, do I want to join computer audio? I'm just going to ignore that. If you do that, it will feed back. So you don't want to do that. You only want to have your video and audio on the main device that you're going to use to teach your class. So again, it's asking me again. I'm saying no. So then I'm going to expand this view. And this is on gallery view. So see up here at the top where it says speaker view, if I click that, it's going to click and show me the view from over there where my iPad is. But I don't want that. I want gallery view, and you'll see why in just a minute. So right here on gallery view, you can see if this would be me, and then essentially like 2 participants, okay? So on here, if I go to participants, down here at the bottom, it's gonna show 3. It's gonna show me, co-host, host. It shouldn't be doing that. It should have me as co-host. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's okay. It's got me on here 3 times. Okay. And this one, again, is just a free account that I logged in from somewhere else so I could make sure I had 3 people. If you only have 2, then you cannot spotlight and record. So I'm going to walk back over here to where I'm going to record this from, or where I'm going to teach the view that I'm teaching from. And see, it has me as a co-host. Okay. So then what I want to do is go to this main one right here, and I'm going to click Spotlight Video. Okay, so that makes it where it's just me. And what that is going to do is when I click record up here, record to the cloud, when I click record, it's going to record me teaching, and when that recording comes back and I might share it with a student, it's only going to show me. It's not going to show gallery view or switching back and forth between people who might be talking. It's just going to show everything that I did to teach that class. So you can see how much room that there is. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see. So let me turn around. So everything, so that is basically what, actually it's a little taller, but the Zoom has that view. Okay, it's more like so that when I teach a yoga class or fitness class or whatever, it's all captured. Recording is important because you might want to share that later, and when you share it, if you don't spotlight, all the other participants are going to be shown like in a line across the top. So then you have some privacy issues that come in, so it's really best just to spotlight. And then you've got a video of you teaching a class that you can share on YouTube or wherever else. So it's a much better way to do it. And I'm going to show you this real quick. So the cool thing is gallery view. Okay, so when I'm here teaching, I can look down and see what Rena is doing. I can see so that if I need to adjust or make some cues or say, not call people out necessarily, but just say, okay, let's all align our shoulders, roughly over our hips, or stand up tall, and you can kind of look and see what's going on with your students. This is a really important piece. And you may be thinking you're overwhelmed, you might not want to add this right away, but eventually it's a great thing to add and have as an option, because it's not like when you are in the actual classroom with them and you can see them. Hey, Diana. And let's see what else. So then later on, if you do this regularly, you might want to have better quality videos. So the Zoom mirror video that you're getting, let me show you. So this video that's recording right now on my iPad that I showed you earlier, that video recording is not going to be super fantastic. The quality might be kind of, a little dark. So if I want really good quality, my phone that I'm holding right now, this was what I normally record videos with. So when I'm recording something that's not live, I normally record it from my iPhone, and I do it from the front-facing camera, not the selfie camera, the front-facing camera. So let me flip and show you. My husband pulled out an old iPhone so I could show you. So I would also at the same time record front-facing with my phone, so that not only do I end up with the Zoom recording that's going to have kind of, it's going to be all right, but it's not going to be great quality in terms of the picture. But I'm also at the same time recording a clean copy. It's also a backup copy. I'm also recording a clean copy on here. So when I do it that way, I don't usually record on the Zoom. I don't do the Zoom recording, but you could do both just to have backup. So I hope that makes sense. So you can see I don't have a ton of room in here. I'm standing right at the iPad, and I'm walking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps to my mat, and then there you can see my setup. You do not have to have a stand. You can use a chair and stack up books. You do not need anything fancy. I cannot stress that enough. Now, if you don't have an iPad, you could use a laptop here, and you could set it up on something. And again, if you don't have an extra device to have as your gallery view like this, that's okay. Don't worry. I'm just showing you things that you can do. So, gosh, I know that was an awful lot. I hope that is helpful. If you have any questions, you can DM me or leave me a comment, and I would love to hear from you. Bye-bye.